All right, welcome to Frank Teaches Devils. Okay, in this video, I shall be describing a product called teleports. All right, teleports. Teleports is a a unified a unified connectivity, authentication, authorization, and audit platform. It is a platform where you can easily manage all of your infrastructure as well as your applications. Okay, so that's what teleport is all about. So check if we check Google, let's see teleports. Let's see. Let me put go teleport because there are lots of interpretation of teleporting. Let me say go teleports. All right. Okay, so that's it. So teleport is an open source tool for providing zero trust access to servers and cloud applications using SSH, Kubernetes, and HTTPS. All right. You can eliminate the need for VPN by providing a single gateway to access your compute resources. Okay, so now you know very well that in the traditional way, we do use VPN as a means of secure communication from through the internet. All right, a means of communication, secure communication through the internet. But with the advent of teleports, all right, um, we don't need to use VPNs. All right, we don't need to use VPN, and you just need to have manage your resources, your entire infrastructure in a single, in a centralized location, in a unified way. Okay, so managing your infrastructure at the same time you are managing authentication, you are managing authorization, you're also managing audit and access control. Okay, so now yeah, that's that about teleport. So let's hop onto the URL for teleport. So the URL is goteleport.com. So you see, teleport is the easiest, most secure way to access infrastructure. So with teleport, you can access any of your infrastructure that you have joined to your platform, right? So you can manage any application. Okay, so you can see on my right hand side here, this is kind of a demo, kind of a GIF demonstrating uh, um, the different components. All right, we have the servers, we have the databases, we have the Kubernetes, we have your applications, you have your desktops, activity and team. So what this thing means is for servers, you can join any of your servers to your teleport environment. You can join databases which you have, be it a an SQL database or a NoSQL database. They could all be joined to your teleport platform. So your Kubernetes clusters as well can also be joined, and your application. You can also join your cloud application, your application running on the cloud, AWS, Grafana, Jenkins. You can manage them from one single point, which is what teleport is doing. Okay, so yeah, so features and benefits. Teleport access plane. So teleport access plane is responsible for consolidating all aspects of your infrastructure platform, all right, into a single platform. Okay, yeah, and then this second part says the teleport access plane replaces VPN shared credentials, legacy privilege access, management technologies, improving security, and engineering productivity. So these are the four major aspects of teleports. You have connection, connect, authenticate, audit, and authorize. Sorry, authorize and audit. It goes clockwise, okay. So that's that. So at this juncture, we shall look at how we could install um, teleports on your base machine. Okay, we'll see how to install teleports on the base machine. So these are different teleport products: server access, Kubernetes access, application access, desktop access, database access, etc. etc. So this is just a light demo. um, quickly, like demo. You can work with everything you have. All right, you can work with anything you have. So download teleport. So let's see how we can get started with teleport. So I right click and go to download. So I want to be to teleport. You can set up teleport two ways. It's either you use the teleport cloud or you install teleport on a virtual machine. So in my instance, I will be installing teleport on a virtual machine. Okay, so I'll go to the documentation. Let me go to the documentation. So here on the documentation, I go to home. I click on installation. Very easy. So in the installation part now, what I will do, I'm going to change. This is version 9. Let me just use probably version 7. Let me work with version 7. This chapter covers a past release. We recommend the latest version instead. Oh, okay. Okay. So they're recommending the latest version. That's fine. It's kind of let's take version 9. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So that's great. Okay, so I will go down. So see for Linux distribution, we have Debian installation, we have Amazon Linux and RHEL, we have Tarball, we also have ARM v7 and the rest. So let me use Tarball. Let me use Tarball, but it's the same process. Okay, same way. This is very easy. But let me just use Tarball. So I'll copy this first line. I have my Amazon EC2 Linux already deployed on the cloud. Okay, so this machine is an EC2 instance. Okay, so I'll get that link gotten. So I'll do the next one. Copy this. I'll go back here. I will paste that. Enter. So I'm downloading the table. All right. I'm downloading the table. Okay. I'm downloading the table. Let's wait for the table to finish downloading. Okay, let me pause the video and I'll be right back. Okay, it has finished downloaded. So let's check. Okay, so it's the table. So the next thing we'll do, we're going to untie it. So we're going to untie this. So click there. Sorry, copy. So this has been untagged. Great. The next one we need to do is change directory. So cd teleport, that's it. And we have this. So now teleport comes with a lot of other tools. It comes with the terminal tool. It comes with the T cattle. All right, the teleport CTL. This is the command line tool. It also comes with the teleport SSH. All right, so SSH. So if you need to do an SSH connectivity, you use the TSH, then S followed by SSH to log into to an instance. Okay. All right. So now what we'll do, we're going to install teleport. So what we'll do, we use the install script. So this is the install script for teleport. Let's check the content of that install script. Let's check. Okay, it's not too much. just just a simple script. Okay, it must be root. What operating system is he running? Blah 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 blah. So simple. All right. So just run the script and voila, this should get teleport installed. Now it's telling us that teleport binaries have been copied to user local bin. All right. And thanks for installing teleports. Is it okay if we collect some information? So teleport has been successfully installed. However, we don't have, we need to set up a system D service for teleport. If we had gone the route of installing um, the teleport from the binary, we would have been able to have an automatic system D. We would have been able to have our system D set up for teleports properly, already set up. Okay, access already set up. But now since we are using Tabor, so we have to manually create the system D access for system D service for teleport. So this is what we'll do. So there's a folder called examples. So go into this folder and copy the system D service. So change directory into that. So open the folder. We're going to see where is that system D. Can you see this folder system D? So open the system D. So inside the system D, I'm going to have teleport.service. All right. So cut this teleport.service. You should see the system D definition already there for us for teleport. So all I need to do is just to copy that file, copy this file into slash etc slash system D slash system. Okay, so copy this into there. So there I have it. So the next thing I need to do, I just need to reload my daemon. So I'll say system ctl daemon reload. So daemon reload, it has reload the system D services. So the next thing I need to do is system ctl sorry restart restart teleport teleport. So started, and let's check the status of of teleport status. So you can see teleport is active and is running. So these are all the components. Okay, you have the DB service, you have the proxy server, you also have the audit part, the auditing part. Okay, so great. So great. Okay, so the next point of call now is to access teleport on a web browser. How do we access teleport on a web browser? Mind you, teleport runs on about five ports, but the major port that teleport runs on is port 3080. Okay, 3080. So let's still go back to installation guide. Let's still go back to the installation guide. These are different installation. Okay, let's look at setup. Let me look at setup. Not really. Okay, server introduction, getting started. Okay, okay, this is adding the node, not here though. Okay, so once it's installed, let's see how we can access teleports on the web browser. Let's try that and see. So teleport runs on um, different port. It runs on 3022, 3020, um, 3022 for SSH, 3023 for Telnet, 30 24. There is no 3025 and 3080. So the 3080 is for the HTTP and 443 and 443. So these are the ports that teleport runs on. So the ports teleport runs on. Okay, it's a different port. It's it uses this for FTP UDP. All right, FTP UDP, and this is for SSH. This is for Telnet. This is for SMTP, and this is for port 80, HTTP, and this is for HTTPS. Okay, all right. So yeah, let's since we are using an EC2 instance, we may need to open this port on our security group. So I'm going to hop to my EC2 instance, and so my AWS teleports and security group. I have already opened this port in my inbound room. As you can see, I have 30, 22, 24. Okay, I have 443. I have 25, and I should have 30, 80. I should have 30, 80. Let's check. Let's check. All right, I have 3080. Not all port was mentioned. So I have 3080. So I'm going to pick my IP address, the IP address of my instance, pick the IP address, followed by IP address column 3080. So let's see. Okay. All right. So there's something we need to do. We need to join this. We need to join this to machine. So let's okay. So before we continue, we may need to create a user that will be able to access the web UI. All right. So for you to do that, so run the following command to create a user that can access the teleport web UI. All right. So this is what we'll do. So this is command we use. We use the teleport CTL command line tool to create such user. So I'm going to say come over here, T TCTL users add. So what user are you adding? It could be any name. Let me say let me call myself. Let me say Frank. What is this now? Ah, okay, Frank. So the role I'm giving to Frank, I'm giving editor role. I'm also giving him access role. So logins, logins could be root. Okay, EC2, EC2 user. All right, so that's it. So that's it. So all I need to do is to hit enter. So the moment you hit enter, it's going to tell us, it's going to generate um, um, a link. So now it says what? User Frank has been created, but requires a password. Share this URL with the user to complete user setup. Link is valid for 1 hour. So this teleport link is only valid for just 1 hour. So you can see the entire link. So copy this entire link, copy it, all right, as it is, copy it, and come to your browser and paste it. So ordinarily this link will not go because this this name that looks like a domain um, is not resolved, cannot be resolved. Okay, so what I will do, I will use the public IP. I'll take my public IP, copy it, and come over here and paste it. Is that correct? Made some mistake. Okay, I think that's it. So let's go back here, remove this part. Mind you, it's teleport is being served on port 443. So if I hit enter, we should get this display, this your connection, this unsecured um, um, display stating that your connection is not private. Okay, so I'll say okay, that's fine. Go to advanced and proceed to this URL. So once I click on proceed to this URL, the teleport application comes up and says welcome to teleport, please click the button below to create an account. So click on get started. So the moment I click on get started, I'm going to see this structure. Okay, so I'm going to give the password for the user Frank, CCIDUM at 123. Okay, so teleport also comes along with two-factor authentication, multi-factor authentication. So, and it works perfectly with Google Authenticator. I've already downloaded the Google Authenticator on my mobile phone, and I will be. But for the first for a first timer, so this is what you do: you download your Google Authenticator app, and you scan. There's a feature on. Sorry, you won't be able to see it. So there's a feature on your what's it called? Your Google Authenticator. So all you need to do is just to add new authenticator and new service. Sorry, new service and scan the QR code. Once you scan this QR code, automatically it gets updated in your Google Authenticator. So I have one already. So I'm going to give the value here. So it's 055381. So if everything goes well, if I click on create, it should create this account. So my token is invalid because that was an old one. So I'm going to delete the one I remove that account. So I'm going to add new account. Okay. So I'm going to add new account. So I'm going to scan this one more time. I'm scanning it. I've scanned it. Okay, I've scanned it and I'm changing the value 103283. So click on create, and yes, so we are inside of teleport. So this is how you set up teleport on an EC2 instance. So you can see all we have all we have here. Where's that part? All we have here, I have them here as well, right? I can add servers to my teleport. I can also add my applications. You can see. So once you click on add application, there are documentations. Okay, so these, you want to add your application, you copy these two lines and run it on the node where your application is, and automatically your application will join your teleports. You can also view documentation for that purpose as well. You can go launch Grafana in your Docker, blah 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 blah. So these are different phases the way you can add your application to teleports. Okay, teleport. Right, so you can also add Kubernetes clusters to your teleport. You can add databases. You can add your on-premise desktop so you can manage them. Okay, you can add different devices. You can add the organization's devices that have been assigned to employees in teleport. Okay, so let's look at a cluster. At the moment, we just have one cluster, which is this. I am the root, and option. Okay, so trust, let's check. There's no trust. Yes, so you just have only one cluster. So that's that for that about setting up your teleport environment. I hope this session has been informative, and I thank you so much for listening. Thank you, and have a good day.